Electrification is the latest trend in the large luxury sedan segment. BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, and others all have either large luxury electrified sedans already or are planning on having them. Cadillac is the latest with its CT6 plug-in, so I want to see how it stacks up not only to the rest of the electrified luxury sedan segment, but to the regular CT6. So, obviously, as you may have garnered from the name, this is the plug-in hybrid version of Cadillac's CT6 flagship sedan. And it gets about 31 miles of electric-only range on a full charge. A full charge takes about 4.5 hours on a 240-volt charger, which you can find at most charging stations throughout the US, or you're able to purchase one from GM to be installed in your home. There's a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and 2 electric motors that work together to power the rear wheels of the CT6. In total, it makes about 335 horsepower and about 432 pound-feet of torque, which is actually really high even for a vehicle this size. And that's what you're really feeling when you get on the accelerator. Although there is a little bit of a discrepancy when the gas engine kicks on, as you can feel the car hesitate a little bit, but for the most part, this thing is pretty speedy. It gets to 60 miles an hour in about 5.2 seconds, has a top speed in electric mode of 78 miles per hour and a total top speed of 150 miles an hour. Of course, this isn't really a car that encourages much sporty driving. The steering is actually fantastic, and this is, I think, one of the best cars to drive in its segment. It's got better steering weight than a lot of the other large luxury sedans, but for the most part, the plug-in inspires, much like in an old Cadillac, a sense that you just want to go down the highway and cruise. It's got an excellent suspension. It's really quiet in this cabin, and the smaller wheels on this model make the ride a little bit better than you find with the 20-inch wheel option. Perhaps the most impressive thing about the CT6 plug-in, though, is the value proposition. There's only one trim level, and there's no options available on the car, so you get everything seen here for a little over $75,000, actually just under $76,000. That's an excellent deal when you consider that you get a full digital display, you get Cadillac's Q infotainment system, which has the 4G Wi-Fi, you get all of their driver assist technologies that are available. You even get the cool rear camera mirror, which can show you a wider view of what's behind you. And you get the rear seat entertainment package, which adds 2 10-inch screens in the back seat that you can actually stream media to. You can have it stream Netflix, or from if you have a Roku device or something like that. To get those options on something like the BMW 740e or the Mercedes S550e, you're looking at sometimes over $100,000 for all of those options. But Cadillac will give it to you for about $76,000. And I think that's arguably the most impressive feature of this vehicle. So Cadillac's taken what was already really good about the CT6 and made it a little bit better, or at least eco-friendlier, by adding all-electric range and by boosting the MPGs with the hybrid powertrain. And frankly, this thing is a steal at just over $75,000 because you get essentially a fully loaded CT6 with the benefit of added electric range, when some of the German competitors cost close to 6 figures. If you're okay with having a Cadillac badge, or rather you want one, I see almost no reason not to buy this thing. Well, that's all for now. I'm Brian with the Daily News Autos, and we'll see you next time.